10 Stoic tips for solving problems with people. Have you ever stood in the middle of a bustling street, surrounded by the cacophony of daily life, and wondered if there was a way to find silence within the noise? Imagine, centuries ago, ancient Stoic philosophers pondered the same mysteries of human existence, grappling with emotions, identity, and the search for meaning in a tumultuous world. It's a testament to the timeless nature of Stoic wisdom that it remains a beacon for those seeking tranquility in today's fast-paced society. Join us as we embark on a journey through the Stoic approach to life, a path paved with resilience, inner peace, and the pursuit of self-mastery. 1. The true you is the best you. Imagine you're at school, and there's a group that's considered the cool kids. You think you need to act a certain way or like certain things just to fit in. But deep down, you feel like you're wearing a mask, hiding your real hobbies, your true thoughts, and maybe even pretending to laugh at jokes you don't find funny. Stoicism, through the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, teaches us that chasing after others' approval is like chasing your shadow. You can never quite catch it, and it distracts you from what's really important. Instead, imagine the relief and freedom of just being yourself, liking that book or game you thought wasn't cool enough, expressing your real thoughts, and finding friends who like you for you. Being genuine attracts people who appreciate the real you, leading to friendships that are more satisfying and less stressful because you're not constantly trying to keep up an act. 2. The simplicity of honesty. Let's say you broke a vase at home and, scared of getting in trouble, you tell your parents it was the cat. Now, not only do you have to live with the guilt, but you also have to remember your story and keep adding lies to cover up the original one. Stoicism tells us that honesty simplifies life. Being honest means you don't have to keep track of what you said to whom. Imagine how much lighter you'd feel if you didn't carry the weight of those lies. Epictetus believed that honesty clears the path for genuine self-improvement because it forces us to face reality as it is, not as we pretend it to be. When you're honest, you build trust with others, and you also learn to trust yourself more. Plus, you can learn from mistakes instead of hiding from them. 3. It's not always about you. Imagine someone snapped at you in class, and you spent the whole day wondering if you did something wrong, maybe even losing sleep over it. Now picture finding out later they were just upset about something totally unrelated to you, like a bad grade or a fight with a parent. Seneca's wisdom teaches us that most of the time, people's reactions are about their own issues, not us. It's like if someone has sunglasses on, everything they see is tinted by those glasses. Their reactions are colored by their own feelings, not by your actions. Understanding this can feel like taking off a heavy backpack you didn't realize you were carrying. You can stop worrying so much about how others react and focus more on being the best version of yourself. 4. Patience as a superpower. Waiting can be annoying, whether it's for your turn on the computer, for a friend who's always late, or for the end of class. Now imagine you're in one of those situations, but instead of getting frustrated, you see it as a chance to do something else you enjoy or need to do. Maybe you start a conversation with someone and make a new friend, or you get a head start on homework, giving you more free time later. Marcus Aurelius saw patience not as wasting time, but as an opportunity to grow, learn, or just enjoy the moment. Patience lets you stay calm and even find joy in situations where you'd otherwise feel annoyed. It's like having a secret power that turns waiting time into your time. 5. Lead by example. You've probably heard "do as I say, not as I do," but Stoicism flips that around. Imagine you always talk about how important it is to recycle, but your friends see you throwing plastic bottles in the trash. They're likely to ignore what you say because your actions don't match your words. Now picture instead that you always make a point of recycling, even picking up others' recyclables to put in the right bin. Your friends notice and start doing it too, not because you lectured them, but because they saw you living by your values. Epictetus showed us that true leadership is about embodying the virtues you believe in. It's about walking the walk, not just talking the talk. When you live according to your principles, you inspire those around you to consider their own actions and perhaps choose a better path. 6. Create your inner fortress. Think of your mind as a castle. Outside the walls, there are all sorts of noises, people yelling, music blaring, and sometimes even stormy weather. Marcus Aurelius teaches us about having an inner citadel, a safe, quiet space inside your castle, where none of the outside chaos can reach you. It's like having a cozy room with thick walls, where you feel calm and safe, no matter what's happening outside. You can't stop the noise or control the weather, but you can choose to retreat into your inner room, focusing on your thoughts and feelings, keeping them positive and peaceful. This inner fortress helps you stay calm in situations that might upset or anger others. It's a place where you're in control, and with practice, you can always find peace there, even in the middle of a storm. 7. The circle of kindness. Imagine you're at lunch and you see someone sitting alone. You remember feeling that way too and decide to sit with them. That small act of kindness doesn't just make their day better, it makes you feel good too. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, believed that acts of kindness ripple through the world. When you do something kind, it not only helps the other person but also inspires them to be kind to others. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond and watching the ripples spread outwards. Kindness works the same way. It spreads and grows, touching more lives than you can imagine. And the most beautiful part, often that kindness finds its way back to you, sometimes from the most unexpected places. 8. Focus on your path. Imagine you're running in a race, but instead of looking ahead, you keep checking out the runners beside you. You start to trip and stumble because you're not focusing on where you're going. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own path, like keeping your eyes on the track in front of you. Your race is unique, filled with its own challenges and victories. When you compare your journey to others, especially on social media, it's like looking at their highlight reel without seeing the struggles they face off screen. Instead, celebrate your progress and learn from your setbacks. Recognize your achievements no matter how small they seem, because they're steps forward on your path. By focusing on your personal growth instead of comparing yourself to others, you build self-confidence and happiness from within. 9. Treasure your relationships. Imagine you have a box of photos, each capturing a moment with friends or family. Each picture represents a memory, a shared experience that brought you closer. Stoicism isn't just about personal strength. It values the bonds we share with others deeply. In the busyness of life, school, sports, maybe even a part-time job, it's easy to let these relationships slide to the back burner. But the Stoics remind us that these moments with our loved ones are precious and fleeting. Making time to be truly present with them, listening and engaging, not just physically but with your heart and mind, strengthens these connections. It's like adding more photos to your box, building a collection of memories that enrich your life beyond measure. 10. Gratitude in the face of adversity. Life can sometimes feel like a video game where the levels get harder as you go. You might face challenges that seem unfair or obstacles that appear insurmountable. Stoicism teaches us to find something to be grateful for in every situation, no matter how difficult. This doesn't mean pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about shifting your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. Maybe it's appreciating the support of a friend or the lesson learned from a tough experience. By practicing gratitude, you change your perspective on life's challenges, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than just hurdles. This attitude builds resilience, helping you face future obstacles with a stronger, more positive outlook. It's like leveling up in that video game, where each challenge you overcome makes you stronger and better equipped for whatever comes next. By embracing these Stoic principles, we learn not only to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength, but also to live a life filled with purpose, kindness, and inner peace. Remember, it's not about suppressing emotions or enduring pain in silence. It's about choosing how we respond to life's ups and downs, focusing on what truly matters, and living in harmony with our deepest values.